And welcome back with Rock with Big Star 97. I'm here with another great musician. I've got no one other than JJ Lester, man, the dude behind the beats, drummer for the Great Divide. How are you, dude?
I'm well, brother. How are you?
Hey, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Looking forward to the weekend. Hopefully, it's going to be good out, and totally stoked to be talking to you, one of the original members of the Great Divide, and to try to see what all is going on, man.
Well, we are coming down to Abilene, and we are excited about getting down there for the Outlaws and Legends show. Um, at the beginning of the year, we've kind of not done much. Mike and his wife, Chrislyn, have a thing called Crow and Gazelle, and they are releasing their first record at the beginning of this year, so we've kind of laid low.
Okay.
For that, to give them some time to do that. So we're ready to fire back up. We're getting itchy.
That's
So
understandable. Understandable, man.
yeah,
You guys are the OGs of Red Dirt, man, and you guys got to get down, right?
yeah, excuse me. It's been really fun. Where we're at right now in our lives and our career, we're probably the best band we've ever been together, and so. And then, me and Mike and Scotty and Kelly, of course, are all original, but or the original four. And then we added Bryce Conway a few years ago on keys. And so we're just having a lot of fun. I mean, it's maybe funner now than it's ever been. It hurts because we're old, but it's fun, So we're looking forward. We got a new single coming out. The first, actually, I guess that would be this weekend.
Yes. Breathe Again.
Breathe Again, yeah, which is
Sure.
my favorite song on the record, and my daughter sings harmony on it, so that's cool too. And so I'm excited about that. We're talking about getting in the studio and recording again this summer.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I actually had interviewed Cody Canada about this time last year, and he talked very highly of you guys, man, and credited you guys for influencing Cross Canadian Ragweed. And to me, that was just getting the chance to talk to you, JJ, was phenomenal. Just because I really enjoy Cross Canadian Ragweed, growing up listening to them as well. And for him to reference, he got his influence from you guys. I was like, oh man, this is great. That's huge props there. 20 plus years and still killing it. You guys have been, so it's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, it's actually 30 plus years now. This will be our.
Oh, this is 30. Wow. Excuse me.
Yeah. No, not at all. I mean, it seems weird to even say it. Like, are we still alive after that long? But yeah, we met Cody when he was like 16 years old, and took him out on the road with us for a little while, and so it's been really rewarding for us to see his career and how successful he's been. So props to Cody too. He's done a lot. He sure has, no question.
Absolutely. And you mentioned the new one, Breathe Again, coming out, man. It'll be off your latest album, Providence. And that one by itself, man, has so far, you've put out 3 number ones here in Texas. You've got Good Side, Infinite Line, and Set It Down. All great songs, man. And hopefully Breathe Again is going to come out and topple the last 3 that's come off of it, man. I expect it will.
I truly believe that if that song gets heard, it'll be the most successful song we've ever had. It's a love song, and it's not it's not a real fast song. And I don't know, you hear everybody say, oh no, you can't put out a slow song, and I'm just like, look, the song's good, it stands on its own. So I believe that if people hear it, they're really going to like it. And of course Mike wrote it, and you can tell when you listen to it that the words he's saying are sincere, and it meant a lot to him when he wrote it about a specific individual. And so I really think it's going to knock people's socks off.
That's awesome, man. That's saying a lot, man. Coming from the Great Divide, who's put out several big named hits, man. So hopefully that goes well, and we'll be hearing it in the future.
Well, listen, play it for me so people can hear it. Says I really think you'll like it, and yeah, of course you've probably already heard it, but I really do think people will love the song. So yeah,
I have to agree with you, man, and definitely, man, we will have it aired out of Fort Worth, Texas, man. So you'll get that coming for you for sure, man. So I was reading some notes, man, and noticed that the TCMA awards, you guys came out big, man. You guys won quite a few topics there, man. You had you had a country band of the year, single of the year, and then Bryce Conway, who said, only joined you here recently. He took home keyboardist of the year. That's some pretty big achievements. For 1 year, man, and it has, you got to be proud, man. That's awesome. I was thinking 20 years. You've got 30 years down, and to come out big, like I said, you guys are still killing it. You guys aren't stopping.
So the two things about that, first of all, is what's up with Bryce winning an award? And I mean, I don't even understand. He must have paid somebody off.
He
I
paid
don't know.
somebody.
There's something going on there. I don't know, but I'm going to leave that on the table. The other thing is, I didn't even go. I mean, everybody's like, go to the awards. And I was like, we're not going to win nothing. I mean, come on, man. We've been around forever.
And then you guys took it home, man.
And then the guys were like, I personally don't have a social media account. I don't have an Instagram or a Facebook. But everybody was telling me, like, posting the pictures from the award show, and everybody's going, "Where's JJ? Where's JJ?" And like, JJ stayed at home, man. He didn't come, so he's
at
kind
home
of
eating
lame.
Cheetos,
I mean, I was just like, "What? We won? Come on, man!"
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's it's got to be great news to hear, especially if you weren't expecting anything, and then you guys came out on top on several things, man. Which is
it's a great honor, and we're very grateful for it. We don't go around patting ourselves on the back and telling ourselves how cool we are and how everybody should be thanking us for. But when you do get recognized and something like that, where it's voted on by people who are in the know about the Texas, Oklahoma red dirt music scene, and they vote for you, it really means a lot.
Absolutely, man. The peer reviews are the greatest. I agree with that.
No question. Yeah.
You guys also have a documentary coming up about the reunion.
We have two things coming up. There's being a book written about the Great Divide. Josh Crutchmer, who is a writer for Rolling Stone magazine, and he also does some writing for New York Times. And he wrote the book about red dirt music, which there's a chapter about the Great Divide in that book. He's writing a book dedicated, strictly about the Great Divide, and it's kind of, and again, I don't really sit around and think about these things, but he was thinking about it, and he said, here's the thing, and you kind of brought this up. If there wasn't a Great Divide, would there be a Cody Canada?
Exactly, man. I mean, there's several people that were influenced by the Great Divide, man. I mean,
so he's kind of exploring that, Then you get to a Zach Bryan, because all these things, the Turnpike Troubadours have said, the Great Divide turned them on to, this kind of music. And so would there be a Turnpike if it wasn't for the Great Divide?
Oh, absolutely.
So he's just kind of posing all these questions, and it's going to be cool. And that's tying in with the documentary, which hopefully the documentary will come out later this year. They're still shooting some final parts of it and got a few more interviews to do. But there's a lot coming up for sure.
Definitely sounds like, man. It sounds like you guys are going to be busy doing a whole lot more interviews and everything else, and them writing down some life stories, man.
Well, my kids, I got to pay off some college student loans, and
I understand that, man.
My wife's expenses. It's just, I got bills to pay, man.
And so I'm sure with the last 30 years, you guys have had some wild journeys, man. Going state to state.
Well, and that's
there's
the thing
so much
too.
So much that can't be told, and everything else, man. I'm sure it's been a wild ride, dude.
It's so funny too. We don't think about it, like we don't sit around and think about it. And then somebody asks a question, and we'll tell a story, and they'll go, "That's one of the coolest stories I've ever heard." And I'm like, "Yeah, it really was cool," Yeah. So, we've been blessed with an amazing career, an amazing opportunity, and we're still being blessed to still get to play today. So we certainly don't take that lightly.
Absolutely not, man. And when you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life, man. And you guys keep killing it, knocking it out of the park. And at this point, none of it's work, man. You guys are in the bonus section right now, man.
Thank you very much. You're killing it. What are you talking about? Come on.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
You're the man. Come on.
But man, I look forward to seeing you guys finally, dude. I've never seen you guys play. I will be out at Outlaws and Legends, hanging out backstage a bit and carrying on, and Really looking forward to seeing you guys play, man. Mark Powell puts on a hell of a festival out there, man. I'm not sure if you guys have ever been or read about it or
Well,
anything, but such a good dude, such an awesome
here,
event,
here,
such a good
here's
cause.
a little anecdote about the Great Divide and Outlaws and Legends. We were going to play with Willie at Outlaws and Legends in 2019,
Okay.
and COVID hit, and they didn't do the show.
Yeah, I remember that, man.
Right.
We were there.
We
What was it?
we
2
were on
years
that.
later, I believe, when Willie
Exactly.
did finally
Yeah.
come out. Yeah.
And he asked us to come back then, and we'd already obligated for something else, and we couldn't. So we've been trying to get there for like 5 years now.
Yeah,
So
man.
we're super excited about finally making it.
Well, it's a great event, man. It's for a great cause. The Ritchie boys group there in Abilene.
Yeah.
Mark Powell does amazing things for them guys, man. And I mean the whole town of Abilene and the surroundings, they group together. It's such a great event. So much fun, so much good music, man. We enjoy it. We've been a proud radio sponsor, I think, for about 8 years with him now. And I mean every year the guy puts a stacked deck together and comes out on top. It's like how do you do it, man? Like how do you continue to make every year better than the previous? But somehow he does a great job, man.
Well, we're totally looking forward to it. And I don't know if people know this or not, but the Great Divide has a long history with that area in Texas. It was one of the first towns that was playing our music when we first started playing in Texas. And we got to play there a year or two ago at Potosi and sold it out. So, it's Abilene is near and dear to our hearts, and to be involved with something that's having a positive effect on children, man, I'm all for that. I'm in on that deal.
Absolutely, man. It's a great thing. And everybody enjoys the fact that you guys don't forget where you come from, man. Come back, play at an event like that. That's giving back to the community. Awesome, man.
Well, you're doing it too, so thank you as well, brother.
Thank you, sir. You know what? What's the plans for the Great Divide in the future? I know we've got the April 1st. We got Breathe Again coming out. You guys coming off of a great 2023, man. What's 2024 looking like for you guys?
Only the Lord knows. But, well, I mean, we're probably going to record again later this summer. That's kind of what we got our sights on, and we're working toward that. And obviously finishing the book and the documentary. We have a ton of shows booked for this summer and this fall. So we're going to go out and play shows. We're going to keep promoting the old stuff and the new stuff, and try to get these other aspects of it completed with the book and the documentary. And then hopefully, Lord willing, we record some new music this year.
Sounds like a plan, man. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you, man, for everybody listening. JJ Lester, drummer of the Great Divide. Got a lot coming up. Got a big 2024 coming up, man. You guys can follow them. You know the band. You know the name. Look them up. Won't be hard to find. Thank you very much for calling in today, JJ, man. We appreciate your time. We know you're a busy fella, and we really look forward to seeing you this weekend, man, at Outlaws and Legends.
I look forward to seeing you and spending some time, man. Thank you for having me on your show.
Absolutely, dude, man. Look forward to maybe bouncing into you, saying hi, chatting.
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna get on the bus and get the full meal deal. No question.
On, man. I look forward to that, man. So to all you listeners, just know, man, be jealous, be very jealous.
Yeah, that's right. Be jealous.
Lester with the Great Divide. Thank you very much.
All right, brother. Yeah, exactly. And Elvis has left the building.
Yes, sir. Well, we appreciate you calling, man. Thanks. Hope nothing for the best in the future for you guys going forward.
You as well. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day, buddy. Thank you for calling in.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.